This video won't be terribly long, but I just kind of wanted to play Mordex because right now I guess aside from Godly in Europe, I'm the only representation of this character that we have at the moment, and I figured, you know what, let's talk about him a little bit, let's get some games in, should be fun. You probably saw when I first started the video, you know, while I was on the podium, that I actually had the strength stance locked on, and honestly, at first, I wasn't really sold on this. But the more I've like played this character and the more that I've just gotten used to it, I guess, given it a chance really is the best way to put it. I definitely can say that it's grown on me for sure. And I think that like giving gauntlets and Scythe that extra kill power, because you got to remember, it also affects SIGs. I think that has been a tremendous benefit to say the least. And yeah, I mean, like I was saying also, Scythe, gauntlets, great pairing. I think it's hard to make both of these bad, or I think it's hard to make the pairing bad. With that being said, there is one move, and it's probably going to be related to the title of this video. One move in particular that is absolutely disgusting on Mordex, and it is the n-sig. N-sig is so gross. Like, it used to be Scythe d-sig, Scythe d, or not Scythe d-sig. It used to be Gauntlet d-sig, and Gauntlet d-sig used to get so much attention. Honestly, now I gotta say it is like it's absolutely in my mind. It's the n-sig. Like, Mordex already has, I still think, the best Scythe kit in the game. Everything has a purpose. It feels so fluid. One of the few pullbacks that feels like it's really good, but the Scythe n-sig, the amount of dodges it covers, right? Like, you can basically, you can get it true if they have no dodge, which technically isn't true, but it's inescapable, an inescapable string. Which is so strong on a weapon like Scythe, where sometimes killing can feel like a bit of a chore, which again, that's just why that 7 strength is super, super nice. I think the most useless thing that this guy has right now probably would be his Scythe n-sig, but man, even then, when you hit that move, it has so much force, and the angle is like just straight horizontal, so it's nothing to be like, you know, if you get hit by it and you die to it, yeah, it's gonna be a shocker. Like, it's nothing to be like, oh, okay, well, like, I'm safe, right? Like, if you're like right above them or like to their side, no. Like, a smart Mordex player is gonna find ways to use that. You see how he just threw that weapon straight up? Well, if that were me, or if I had gauntlets, right, I would have done the n-sig right there simply because it like weaves around the straight down weapon throws, and I found actually like really good success with this on players like Costlix. I've hit it on people when they're like dashing on platforms. That's another good place where you can catch them. I'm actually playing Mordex right now in a 2v2 tournament, and we just 3-0'd Pugsy and Luna with Mordex Petra. I'm playing with Cody. Yeah, an unlikely duo of characters, but I mean, the double gauntlets, I honestly think double gauntlets are going to come back. I think right now, they're definitely a good, like, I don't want to say anti-meta weapon, but they're definitely like a really good go-to when it comes to countering what's like really good right now, which, you know, as we all know, is Axe, which, you know, like, gauntlets you get momentum on them, and it's insane. If you get a chance, or if you were watching, it is actually pretty ridiculous what we were able to do as far as swinging the momentum. And I don't know what this guy's doing. I'm just gonna, oh, no, he's back. Okay, I guess it's whatever, going AFK mid-game. But it is what it is. All right, let's gimp him for that. I should have done side air. Side air would have worked really, really well. One person, or the only other person, which I mentioned at the beginning, the man who's been running EU the past 2 tournaments, beating out even Acno, like resetting the bracket on him, right, going absolutely ballistic, is Godly. And Godly, I don't think Godly really has played too much Mordex, but I know Godly has a Mordex, and I even talked to him. Godly sent me some replays, and I'm going to be looking at those sooner than later. Are they going to side sig? Come on, do the side sig. They didn't. Not a true Val player. That's unfortunate. But yeah, me and Godly, like, I really like that there's someone in EU, especially at the top, that's playing Mordex, just because now I can like study them and I can see what I can improve on, or maybe take certain things that they do in their gameplay and apply it to mine. Thinking about bad matchups for Mordex, honestly, it's kind of tough. I think that I don't know, like maybe like a bow character like Koji might be able to do something, but when gauntlets struggle into bow, Scythe is there to more than make up for it. And also, I mean, if you put a bow player off stage, it can be pretty hard for them sometimes to, like, I guess, play around it or, like, not get killed off stage. Just because, as long as you're not playing directly above them, if you're playing, okay, look at this guy right now, right? If you're playing, like, diagonally, right, you can look for this Sair and keep it going, and they don't really have any, like, long-range answer upwards aside from recovery. And even then, yeah, recovery's got a big hitbox. That was insane spacing by me. Recovery's got a big hitbox, but if you can just avoid that or, like, go from the back, right, and hit them there, it's not gonna be too bad. It's not gonna be too tough to avoid. Respect for that guy going for that. Oh, I could have probably punished that better. I also think Scythe kind of getting, I don't want to say, it's definitely not getting slept on. It's just weird. Like, people always will complain about Scythe. They'll complain about, you know, XYZ weapons, and they won't play them. Or I should say, like, Scythe is a weird one to me because people play gauntlets. People played so much gauntlets when gauntlets were, like, the weapon to be playing. But then they ended up, like, I don't know, no one really ended up, or everyone ended up swapping off of it, but, like, Orb and Scythe are the two that people will be like, oh yeah, this weapon's, like, insane. This is such a good string weapon. And then they won't play it. They just straight up will be like, oh yeah, these, like, are really good. They exist, and I'm not gonna touch them. And it's like, but why? You know what I mean? It's like, they're so good. Really, I don't think Scythe is that hard to learn. Obviously, big momentum weapon. Sure, you can maybe get some cheesy kills, sharks off stage, but, like, your main damage is gonna come off of, like, doing the hard side light into end light. And if you're playing a character like Mordex, then you have that cheat code of a signature, right? You have that that n-sig, which can catch so much and is super big. It makes it really, really tough to, like, I don't know, see people just kind of, like, I don't want to say hate on the weapon, but I guess hate on the weapon and not play it at all. When it's like, dude, this character is disgusting. Also, funny enough, got little cap for my final game. Interesting. On Magyar, which, not gonna lie, didn't really expect to see this, but it is what it is. Curious. No dodge in there. Recovery. Alright, what is he gonna do? Scythe Ground Pound also is criminal. I don't want to say criminally underrated, but that move is oh so good. What you're able to do with it is pretty spicy. Okay. Oh, that's that one frame they took off. That was such a weird nerf, by the way. I don't know what they were, like, thinking by taking away that one frame, but they did. And you know, here we are. Like, the one frame was possibly the most useless thing they could have nerfed on Scythe. Like, they could have done something to maybe sidelight, maybe end light, and they chose to do that. They chose to nerf or take away one frame, one active frame, which means the move lasts one frame shorter, referring to Scythe there, which is just really weird. Also, oh, he's just gone. And I mean, truth be told, might have been able to make it back. 7 speed, I had the chase dodge up. Might have been able to make it back, but it is what it is. I mean, it was kind of, I'll say it. It was disgusting. It was pretty nice. I mean, you don't even need to use the SIGs on Mordex. Like, when you have something like that, it's so wild. Wake up. He's not going to dodge. Now he is. I'll hit him with that. Huh? Oh, that's really unlucky. I'm going to get him with again. Nope. Ugh. Gauntlet side air, still OP. I can't believe that move used to have more force. And that's honestly another tale of Mordex. Man, when we first saw this character come on the scene, it was Doughbrain playing it, and then it was Sandstorm. And the character has been nerfed so many times. To be fair, a lot were small nerfs, but to see that this character is still thriving and still able to perform is ridiculous. That just goes to show, like, how well designed this character is, and in the right meta that he can do, like, so much damage. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.